Hello, welcome back to this next episode of my Total War Warhammer 2 campaign. And jumping back in is Karl Franz, trying to reunite the Empire.
I command here.
Just getting done with the Battle of Uberstrike. We're now going to take Vasily Bugelhoff from defeat the Empire Secessionists from Ilhart. And we ended ended last video at the end of the turn. So let's continue. Alright, so our technology research is complete with a +10 growth and a +2 public order. Now we can do income, so still ignoring the military line, doing trade and industry or Imperial College. We can either get +10% from industry buildings or +10% from income from settlement buildings. We also could get additional trade resources or recruitment rank increases. I'm thinking right now let's do local militia, only because we're potentially going to be needing a new army anyway. So local militia. And unfortunately, the Secessionists moved a unit and one of their leaders to Helmgart. I'm not too worried about Helmgart since it is a fort. They technically cannot recruit any units. And since they cannot recruit any units, that means they're going to... So for Helmgart, it's a fort, so they can't recruit any units. And after we take Ilhart, I'm content with just leaving them there. I do not worry too much about Uberstrike. I'm more concerned with Skull Smashers coming in. And if they even have just a little bit, that will defeat the Empire Secessionists, and I don't have to worry about them.
By the comet.
So, I did forget to recruit 3 new units for Karl's army, but we should still have enough to take on Ilhart. Close victory, even though I have no idea how. As long as we don't lose anything, we should be okay. Yep. Occupy.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Now follow regained. Hunter. Ambush success chance is 10%. Not bad. And now Karl is now control of Reikland once again. Let's see. We do commandment of public order. Public order right now is -10. I do plan on keeping Karl in Reikland for just a little bit in order to help it restabilize. We will be losing that conquest next turn only anyways, so this should increase.
So
for Karl, I will say let's do Untainted +1. And let's get Emil Stroham a fireball. And let's recruit crossbow, a pistolier, and a spearman with shield. And alrighty. Now we still need to...
welcome, my countrymen.
Hello there, Theodoric Gosser. We still need a trade agreement with them, so let's see if offering them some money will help incentivize.
I don't agree.
That's fine. We need their stuff up, so that way we can get...
Sigma's will.
There we go. That way we can get a higher reputation with them. Hopefully they will accept our trade agreement after that. Uberstrike, how about some growth? Just get some growth in Uberstrike for now. And let Karl's armies rest for probably about 2 turns. And we'll see what's going to go on after that. Now that we got population surplus, we can upgrade one of our buildings. Storms of Magic. An arcane tempest scours. Yeah, an arcane tempest scours the land, causing untold damage as well as emboiled, unsanctioned sorcerers to rousing monstrous beasts from their lairs. So public order is now -2, with enemy wins a magic power reserve is +8. Okay. So that is not going to be good.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Alright. So let's move Karl now to
I
Uberstrike.
command here.
Now figure out where our next objective is. So... we're still at war with Skull Smashers, but Skull Smashers are in Bretonia. So I don't think it's going to be too bothersome for us. We need that relations with Nordland. They are a little more friendly.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
But they don't have their trait. Oh, we can't trade with them anymore. It looks like the Beastmen have taken their trade capital. So now we can't trade with them. Drat. So... this is a bad situation.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Now,
Unachievable.
Bring me to my men.
could try and take on Helmgart, but I'm not too worried about it right now. They're just going to sit there until it's fine. Best thing to do, since we are still at -15, public orders, let Karl sit on
Ready.
Reikland for a while
Summon the Elector Counts.
while we boost up Reikland, maybe get it a little bit stronger, and potentially move on to a closer by enemy. The closest one I would like to take on is Skarsnik, but I don't feel like we're strong enough right now, especially since he has an Ragnarok Spider, Squig Hoppers, and a bunch of other
I hear ya.
units.
Yeah.
Even though his garrison is pretty threatening, though.
I'm a schemer.
If there's a way we could draw him out, either draw him out, defeat him, and then defeat his garrison, or build up a strong enough army to take him on. Either way, the problem might end up being a minute. This one we might have to sit out for a while. Or just sit tight for a while. So let's end turn. Let's see what happens next. We got another population surplus, so we can now raise another one of our buildings
You are
up.
not welcome in my court, yet here you are, friend or foe.
Let's see what Skarsnik does. He wants a non-aggression pact. So he is a very low strength, and he knows that we are a very high strength. So I'm going to say no, because if he's offering it to me, that means he doesn't want me to attack him. To Empire, we got over battles to fight. We got other battles to fight, so we're going to assign something. I will decline.
You dare approach me, vile beasts.
What's Heinrich doing? I will take a non-aggression pact with Heinrich for, well... he's also strength 136. Only a war with Artois. Or Artois. Actually, you know what? I'm also going to decline. I'm going to hope that Karak Ziflim actually holds out and succeeds on defending them. But we'll see. The gods are angry. The omens are ill. Something you have done has angered the gods. Yet they are fickle. They may forgive you in time, or more immediate appeasement might be necessary. So, for 5 turns, angry gods, but +10 growth, or +4 public order, -1,000. I'm going to say angry gods, only because we need the growth, because that would be an extra 100 growth, but we can cancel the public order because Karl's going to be sitting here. So let's so be it.
Yes,
We can now build only one, unfortunately.
I command here.
Oh, wrong button. We could do... We'll have access to that next turn. So basically it's just which one do we want? Do we want this one first or just that one first? Money first, but always money first, so... Alrighty. Grunberg can be upgraded, but I'm not too worried about it.
The Empire.
So let's see, the population surplus will go up to 2 and 3 turns. Then if we have enough money, we can get Altdorf to a town. That goblin's just having a heyday. Yeah, even with the angry gods at -3, we're still a +8.
I am Prince and Emperor.
I would still feel comfortable sitting here for now, just to keep an eye on Skarsnik,
You need help?
even though his armies are starting to grow. We might have to recruit 2 armies to take him on. For now, in turn, we're just going to sit here and let Reikland build itself back up. Wissenland and Clan Spittle has been declared war against each other. Alright.
Now.
We can now upgrade to Village. And hopefully that will give us enough money to build Weaving House in both Eelhart and Uberschreik. That should increase our monetary gain enough to build up a second army. And now we have discovered an undercity at Altdorf. For those of you who are new, undercities are Skaven rat cities that are built underneath towns. So what do we got? One of your top advisors has suggested a way to increase your political standing with the Empire. Though you do not command an almighty military activities in faraway lands personally, it is possible to have each state's annals updated to attribute past military victories to your own involvement, and frame yourself as an inspirational military leader. To achieve this, you must contact your most trusted officials in each state and pull a lot of clandestine political strings. No small feat, but the fruits of such labor could be highly beneficial to you in the long run. So unfortunately, I would love to, because if I did that, I could get a +1 authority. That would give us even safer. However, though, I'm just going to say do nothing for now for the 200 plus prestige. Because there's nothing else we can do. Oh, mission issued. Defeat the following Lord's army in battle. Oleg, from the Empire Secessionists. We get Battle Masters, +5 leadership to armies. So it is to be battle such a waste in a world with so many other enemies. Yet Sigmar has ever been the warrior god. We must not disappoint him now. To arms.
Unworkable.
So we defeat Oleg, we get +5 to leadership. It's not bad. But let's see this under Hive City first. Clan Mulder, which is way over here. And we do not have the income for that. So let's take on, let's build another Weaving House. And we will worry about the surplus. And we can get surplus and 2 returns for Altdorf. We'll see.
Is it time?
Who needs stabbing? War boss, innit? Me protter's ready. I hear ya.
Skarsnik's Waga is starting to build up a little bit. How is the vampires doing? Looks like Vlad has taken the moot, but has not moved up too far. And Manfred is holding Sylvania pretty tight. Nothing out of the ordinary, though. Alright. Turns. I would like to recruit a general now, but we just don't have the funds. So I need to worry about that later.
Bring me to my men.
I could raid. My only concern is with raiding. One of them will attack, or both of them will attack if I start raiding them. And then I don't have enough to defend myself. So I think, again, we will pass the turn. And then next turn we might start recruiting soldiers for our second army.
The nation calls.
Ready for bossing!
Still 11, still 12.
Who calls?
Oh, Wizard's now up 1. This will help out, especially when we're fighting. Burning Head, strong magical damage. That'll be helpful.
Summon the Elector Counts. I command here.
Now we can recruit a general, but he will take 250 gold per turn. So we could wait one more turn before start recruiting. That way it can be... Yeah, true. Weaving House is also being updated. Or new Weaving House will be available. Yeah. Wait, one more turn. The thrilling actions of just sitting around. Wish I had access to the skull breakers. Oh no, Nordland has been destroyed. So now our Imperial Authority is going to go down. We've lost the faction we need for the quest battle. And growth and taxes are now down by 5%. Or 5 and 5%. Move a character to the following province of Nordland. Hearing rouses of increased sightings of Norskin raider marauders longships along the coast of Nordland, fearing that forerunners have something more sinister. Franz summons an agent to gather intelligence in the area. The Countess denies us. Countess Emanuel von Leibnitz is a shrewd political player. She has made it known that while not personal, she does not support your calls. No one in Westland will remain hostile to you for the foreseeable future. Our diplomacy went down by 20. That means Westland is... Oh, no, not happy with us. So this is getting feisty. Let's see about our rat situation. Still a lot.
What?
Still think...
So,
building up a strong military presence is going to be the right plan.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Let's just march Karl
Bring me to my men.
right here. And, oh, I moved him too far to camp. He is only at 48%. So, Monster Hunter or Confident? Confident would get a bonus to leadership, which would not be a bad thing. But Monster Hunter is also pretty good. Let's do Monster Hunter.
What does the Emperor bid?
And now he can Route Marcher, always first one. And let's make him, since he has bonus to monsters, let's do a melee defense. And that way we can... There we go. Alright, so Luther Hart, our new General of the Empire. Thinking... if
Summon the Elector Council.
Karl could be a stationary army. He could be more of a
Sigma.
mobile army.
I command here.
So we could put more mobile units into his. So we could put the Pistoliers and the some more ranged, and then put a few swordsmen. So that's all the money we have for. So we only have enough money for 2 units. We could go Pistoliers to start with.
The Empire.
So?
Then after that we can recruit some more swordsmen, some archers. Yep, some swordsmen and some archers. After that we will see, should have enough to take on Skarsnik. Hopefully you can draw him out, because there's no way we are strong enough to take on his actual army. Technology research, local militia +2 rank, and then minus 15% recruitment cost.
The nation calls.
So that's gonna make it even easier on us. So and that's going to melt away our. We can get some archers, and that's about it. Next turn.
Yes.
What's up?
As is my right by Sigmar's crown.
Karl and camp. Now let's do, okay, let's do plus 10% from industry, because that's going to increase now that we have 3 industry buildings. That's going to increase it by 10%. That's just going to help out. They're 10% yields. Next turn. Wargrove of Woe and Ostland. So oh. Nope. Uh-oh. Alright, foolish vainglory. They say you revel in victory. They say you spend more time erecting monuments to past battles than managing the realm. They say you are a fool. Too bad we didn't have that earlier. We are trying to recruit, so recruitment surplus it is, I guess. And then, oh boy, Ostermark demands region. Historically, the region of Mordheim has been ruled over by Ostermark, but it is currently under control by Elector Count of another state. Wolfram Hortwig, the rightful Elector Count of Ostermark, has asked you to help restore his ruling over his land immediately. So, Talbeckland is 8, Ostermark is 5. If Ostermark goes down to 4, it only takes 1 more provocation before they're down to 3, which means they declare war. Talbeckland can lose the points, and we don't really need them right now, so there's no point in increasing their fealty. And, in this situation, if Mordheim does technically belong to Ostermark, guess we should support Ostermark. Demand Mordheim's return. Now, it looks like the Skull Smashers have decided to invade. It looks like they are running away from Marienburg, since they are on the march.
Now,
But unfortunately, that does mean I'm going to have to move Luther over here.
I will marshal the men.
So that's going to help at least defend against them, or garrison detail. Eilhart does have just a decent start. They would be able to fight with them.
I am Prince and Emperor. Move!
I will have to move him back. Oh boy. Now it looks like Skarsnik has 11, 12, and a Black Orc War Boss.
by the comet.
Let's try and recruit. They do the same damage, but also weak against armor. So let's try and get as many as we can. Not as worried about the shields. Alright, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it there for now. It looks like we've claimed Altdorf, however though, or we claimed Reikland, however though, there's a bunch of other problems now in the midst. So we're gonna see where this takes us. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll upload this as soon as I can. And until then, you guys have a wonderful time. We'll be dealing with our Skaven, our orcs, and our goblins problems next turn. And hopefully, the vampires stay kind of where they belong for now. Alright, thank you very much, guys. You guys have a wonderful day.